I definitely think about the media management in terms of like speakers, who you want to be, who you want to be speaking when the media do come out, yourself or, a community leader or something like that. I mean, we did something in London where we had Liz Kendall, who's a sort of a shadow minister, speaking outside Parliament when it came to the Amritsar massacre issue. And, we were being very agile with, Rajiv Popat, who's a journalist who was covering it. And because we also had contacts with Phil Miller, who's the chap who broke the news, we were able to, in a very agile way, shape the news that day by linking them two together. And also Phil Miller was brought into that news piece. So, in a very agile way, we shaped the news, to give a more accurate reflection, but also more positively for that issue. So definitely focus on media management. Also, definitely, as I keep saying, set up these local community groups. The reason being that, for example, with the LSA now, you become the single point of contact in your area. The radio stations phone you up, the local papers phone you up. We had ITV regional phone us up for a Nagar Kirtan. We didn't even send them a press release. At 10 o'clock in the morning, the phone us up and they said, we're going to cover this. Can you guys, give us somebody to speak to us? So, but by 12 o'clock, we had to provide them somebody and also give them a location, which is the best location to be at, and also give them some extra information. So becoming that single point of contact, again, like Carl Said, we had somebody ring us up during the Carl Said time and say, oh, did anybody go from Leicester, to help with the floods? So then we coordinated with local Carl Said reps who went on to BBC Radio Leicester and were talking about everything about what Carl Said done. So you become the single point of contact locally, and you can then link in not just for your own community group's benefit or your own local benefit, but the whole everybody's benefit, even nationally, like bringing people like Carl Said into it. And the last thing, which is the most important thing as well, once you've become this single point of contact, is basically challenging inaccuracies.